What's up, guys? This is going to be a cutting video. Some various materials I picked up. I couldn't find the centrifuge cable that I wanted. It's basically like an inch diameter, it's like about this big, but it's filled with wire, like this, aluminum wire, and then it's surrounded by nylon. Couldn't find that, so we'll just have to make do with what we got here. I got a few various materials. The reason I have the backhoe in the background is so I can throw the garbage in there, and then I also have a tire back there on the outrigger so I can cut the tire without slipping, and that's another reason you'll see my Iron Man gloves on, so in case I do potentially slip, then I'm not going to completely cut my hand off. We'll just start it off with some cardboard, I guess. I should have brought some newspaper out to test the edge. But it'll shave hair. It'll cut newspaper at about a 45-degree angle. I was going to do another cardboard run here pretty directly, but I just have to get the motivation to do it because the last one was really long. And I didn't even see it all. You only seen like a couple minutes of it. I was actually cutting for like 45 minutes straight. So I think we're just going to say, if I do the next cardboard run, it's just going to be so it won't slice like printer paper or something anymore. Instead of going to like complete edge failure. I don't know. I cut this stuff all the time, so I don't really think it's really a test. It's really kind of feels more like work than anything else to me. This isn't the national ticket box, but it's pretty stout stuff. Now right there it says edge crushed test, 32 inch-pounds. Gross weight limit 65 pounds. So that's 4 pieces right there. It's just going through it like nothing. And this edge is probably, I'm going to say, on the higher range. I ground it off a little bit so it'd be more suitable for heavier cutting tasks. Probably around 15 thousandths, maybe 10. I didn't measure it. But we'll just go on the high range just for the exact, and not overrate the knife. Alright, let's do this a little bit different. My special way of doing it. Speed this process up. So we just got a big stack. Try to cut through it. Well, right there's a nick because I hit the bolt on the tailgate, but whatever. So I don't know how many pieces this is. A lot. Probably a little too much there. Dial it back a notch. And I fully understand the downfalls of this this handle shape. You see right there where this comes back here. I can't believe I didn't think of that when I was actually making the knife. It's completely ridiculous. It's so uncomfortable, it's not even funny. I'll never do that again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But this is just my EDC. I upgraded from that little tiny one I had. I find this is suitable. Suitable size for me. It's probably big for some people. Moving nice and slow so everybody can get a good look at it. Okay. So we're cutting through 4 pieces now. That's probably the best range. So here's 8. that's a pretty good range for this. Nice size. Doing single cuts, the edge will probably last longer, but I don't know. I'm just not that type of guy, I guess. Hoping everybody can see all this. Okay. Skip that for now. We got some line here. 200 psi line. Not sure what this was used for, but it's probably not that hard to cut. No, it's not. That wasn't even a test. But we'll do it anyway. It's just rubber with some webbing in there. That's kind of comical. Zip ties. Yep, zip ties. There's one. These are the softer zip ties, not the harder ones. Here's 4 at a time. Some polypropylene rope, some thinner stuff. This is a pretty shitty cut test. Now we're getting into some heavier stuff. This is a, and we're going to say that to the end. This is a belt off a lawnmower. And it has some pretty stout wire in there, so we're going to save that to the end where the edge is already going anyway. We got some Schedule 40 PVC pipe here. I'm going to try to cut through it. I don't know if it's going to work. Just with my hand, because my wrist, you don't have enough wrist pressure. Oh, son of a bitch. It worked. It's kind of surprising, because this stuff is pretty tough stuff. I mean, it's what they use for drain lines. It's like you're doing a sewer main or something like that. Use this stuff to put the line in, and then you surround it by stone so it doesn't get cracked or broke or whatever. It's what they use to replace like the old clay pipes and everything, steel ones. It's just hard to get leverage on this piece here. Let's see if we can just... Okay, so the reason it worked before is because it was down here and all sides, but when I push on this side now it wants to raise up. And that kind of hurt my wrist. Oh, I forgot my club, my stick to hit it with. Be right back. I really didn't think this video through when setting it up because the sun's at my back and it's pretty toasty. Alright. There we go. Results. I'm sorry if the video isn't that good. I'm still working on the quality of my videos. Here's just some, I don't know what it is, some kind of really light wood. It's used for like housing stuff. I don't think it would push cut through it though. Now if I turn it I can, but I can't just do one big push cut. So, there's that. Let's see if I can't get a staple here. Just smash my way through it. I'm going directly 90 degrees, so it probably won't the best job. I don't think I hit a staple, did I? I don't know, the edge will reflect it if I did. No, I don't think so. Still pretty good. Wow, these look at videos. I can't really see the camera because the sun's at my back, so reference for next time. Now this stuff, it's mildly hard to cut. It's just some thick aluminum wire. It's used for some kind of, I don't know. I think this is this was off of an oil and gas company. My buddy got it. Same place I got the centrifuge cable, which I cannot find, which is really upsetting because I had a video of it, or not a video, a picture of it on Instagram when I cut it, and it's pretty thick stuff. It's pretty, I mean, I couldn't push cut through it, but, so, I'll try to give this the old Boy Scout try. So we got it. Push cut. Edge damage. Mild. Okay, so there's that. I found the quickest way to get through this stuff is just pound it out. Nice clean cut. Sorry for the noise, guys. I didn't take into account the how noisy it would be with the back of the truck and the cap here. So sorry for that in advance. But yep. So there's that. I don't want to push cut this again because it kind of hurts your wrist a little bit. We'll go from an angle, see how quick it cuts it. Yeah, it's about the same. And I'm not just smacking on metal back here, there's a rubber liner. So there's that. Now, let's go back here to the end of the backhoe. We'll try to cut through that tire. Oh, I can see the camera now. I have to make sure you guys lined up. Yeah, we can see that. So first I'm going to try to just push through it. This tire is just a regular car tire basically. It's been out in the weather for some time. It's a 205/75 R14. So it's a Bridgestone. Okay, so that wasn't really all that bad. I could try to go across the radial where the belts are, but I know it's going to happen, but I'll give it a go anyway. Hope we can see this. But you can see this stuff isn't really that hard to cut. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna chip it out and dull it. I'm not even gonna bother. It's steel belted in there. You can see it. Well, I can see it, you can't. But there's just a regular tire. And it appears I don't know if that's wire in there or just no, it appears to be some kind of threading. But there's that. I guess let's go to the lawnmower belt. Actually, yeah, well, we can do it over here, I guess. This test hasn't been all that satisfactory, I don't think. It didn't really show much, it didn't really explain much. Wasn't really much of a challenge either. Let's go back to some cardboard. Here's some national ticket cardboard here. See if it still cuts it. Yeah, it will, but you can tell the edge is slightly damaged from. Yep, it's hitting that steel belt in the tire, but it didn't fracture. It's just blunted, minorly chipped, and it's really freaking hot out here. My God. So, lawnmower belt. Screw this. Need something to stick this on. Well, cover your ears again, I guess. So bad. I just don't have the strength in my hands to actually get through it by push cutting it. Not unsurprisingly. So next video, guys, doing a cutting test. I will remember not to put my cutting smash table inside the bed of a truck with a cap. Duly noted. Kind of surprised how well this works, cutting through it. Now the edge is pretty dicked up. Mainly because once I hit it and go through this isn't the problem, but I'm actually going through and hitting the metal underneath the liner. So yeah. We're not going to keep doing that, just for the sake of the truck. I should note that it's not going through bad, but it's just going through this right here. See where it's a little bit, just a little dented up. Nothing too major. The edge did chip a little bit. It's not unsurprising to me. It's a stainless steel. It's not really that tough. If I didn't mention this already, it's CTS HXP at 63 Rockwell from Peters. So it's not the toughest steel by any stretch. But I think, you know, under normal use, this would be satisfactory. I mean, you got to think about what I'm cutting on, what I'm cutting with. So, and you can see back here, where I wasn't smashing through it and then going into the truck of the bed, the edge damage there. We'll get in the truck and we'll examine this further. As you can see, I'm sweating a little bit. It's really hot out here and I'm wearing black pants. And we'll take a look at this. Sweet relief of AC. Okay. Now we can get somewhere. I don't mind sweating when I'm actually working, but at these times when I'm just relaxing, it's on the weekend, it's a little annoying. So this is final product, just a little damage there on the edge. Now to me that is little damage. I wouldn't huff at that at all. Just grind that back down, sharpen it back up. Now Cliff said in his one video that even though after like chopping or something, he would resharpen it just to sustain it from excess damage. And I see that in this, especially in my use of knives, because once this starts to sway to either side, you can see it puts lateral pressure on the edge and then it chips it out. But you see, for the most part of the video, when I wasn't smashing through it as much, it held up pretty well. But as soon as it starts to get a chip, or it rolls to the side or something like that, and you keep going, that's when you're sustaining the most damage. Basically like having a broken ankle and continuing to walk on it, you're just going to make it worse. You have to correct the damage and then move forward instead of just keep going with it. Now if I were to keep using this knife as is, the chips would just keep getting bigger and bigger, and you would eventually just start chipping out the grind and not just the edge. But in this, it is just the edge that chipped. And I believe this is sharpened about 15 degrees per side. See if I can focus. No. Okay, no focus. I'm hoping that's slow enough for everybody to see. Alright guys, hopefully this uploads. It's not too long. See you later.